Let us now shift our focus to Rwanda, which has received a major boost to its operations in northern Mozambique. The European Council has agreed to provide Rwanda with an additional 20 million euros, or over $21 million, to help its deployment to fight terrorism in Mozambique's resource-rich Cabo Delgado province. In a press release on the 18th of November, the European Council said that the top-up funds would support Rwanda in firstly enabling the acquisition of personnel and equipment, and secondly to cover the cost related to strategic airlift needed to sustain Rwandan deployment in the Cabo Delgado region. Now, the European Council has previously financed a similar amount in December of 2022 to support the Rwandan Defense Forces, which have been deployed in Mozambique's Cabo Delgado province since July of 2021. Speaking about the importance of this additional funding, Joseph Borrell, the EU's representative for foreign affairs and security policy, noted that Rwanda's troops have been instrumental in making progress in the region. Now, he also noted that the top-up was testimony to the EU's support to African solutions for African problems. Now, Mozambique's northern province of Cabo Delgado has been grappling with an insurgency since 2017. Cabo Delgado province boasts Africa's largest gas reserves, while it's also home to the world's biggest ruby deposits. The insurgency in the province is rooted in anger over state corruption and opposition to the establishment of Islam. Additionally, some experts believe that the discovery of natural resources and the governance around them have to some extent also contributed to the conflict. Now, the insurgency is linked to the Islamic State, whose groups are locally known as Al-Shabaab, though they are not formally related to the better-known Al-Shabaab group in Somalia. Since the onset of the conflict, over 1.3 million internal displacements have been reported in northern Mozambique. Now, with the increase in insurgency activities in the region, several organizations have gotten involved in Mozambique to resolve this issue. The first one was the Southern African Development Community, or the SADC mission in Mozambique. The mission was deployed in the Cabo Delgado region in 2021. Now, it included troops from 8 countries, namely Angola, Botswana, the Democratic Republic of Congo, Lesotho, Malawi, South Africa, Tanzania, and Zambia. Now, the aim was to combat terrorism, to maintain peace and security, and to restore law and order in the affected areas. But financial constraints, lack of trust between the parties, and weak intelligence sharing, among other factors, led to the group's withdrawal from Mozambique in July of this year. Now, around the same time, in 2021, Mozambique also requested Rwanda's intervention to help it bring the situation under control. And this was parallel to the SADC mission in Mozambique. Now, Rwanda immediately deployed its defense forces and a police contingent to support the Mozambican operations. Currently, there are nearly 4,000 Rwandan troops deployed in Mozambique. Some of them were initially deployed to provide security in the Palma district, which was under attack from the insurgents following the development of an LNG project that was backed by a French company. Now, in addition to support from Rwanda, the Mozambican armed forces have also received training from the European Union with an aim of protecting the civilian population and restoring peace. Yet, despite the external support to Mozambique, insurgencies have increased in recent months in the northern province, leading to several people fleeing their homes in the region.
I am from Chur. I fled on February 20th. We do not have anything to eat, nor a place to sleep. We're suffering.
The Frelimo Party-dominated government has also assured during their election campaign before the October election to resolve the issues faced by the northern province.
For him, we will keep working for Mozambique to be a country of total and complete peace. For what concerns our brothers in Cabo Delgado, in the area of the terrorists, it's an attack to all of us Mozambicans.
However, post their victory following the polls on the 9th of October, the government has been facing crippling protests from opposition, which have called the election results rigged and not fair. And this has driven the government's attention away from the conflict in the north. While the Frelimo Party is busy clamping down on protesters, thousands of people in the north continue to suffer from the militancy as they eagerly await for a solution to the conflict and terror attacks.